Hey guys, Teresa, Jeff, Chloe here with Tiny Green Adventure. Make sure to subscribe to us on Instagram and YouTube. But anyways, what is happening here? It's like one of those things when you're on the road and yeah, I don't know. We're just glad we're in a major city right now, because if we weren't, because we're doing this national park tour, we just found out that our battery didn't turn over. It looks like it's going out. It is a 2017, or our rig is 2017, so I think it's the original battery, so we're just trying to figure this out. Plus it needs an oil change, and then our generator, we've been having a tough time finding, we've been to, I don't know, Jeff's called so many places, air filters, or air filter for the generator. But anyways, I wanted to show you what's going on. We're at Napa Auto Parts store in Boise, Idaho.
Meridian, Idaho.
Oh yeah, I stand corrected. Meridian, Idaho, which is a suburb of Boise. And actually, I was on this plane flight yesterday, and I met this lady who's going to Meridian. And anyways, so yeah. So what's going on here?
Oil change, cleanup, or a battery change.
So
to fix up the terminals.
So battery change. So how much was the battery?
179.
So is that not too bad for an RV?
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. So, I mean, for the size and everything. Well, again, we're glad that we woke up and we actually were thinking of going to Yellowstone today, making our journey. And I don't know, I just had this feeling, and I was thinking, like, maybe we should just take our time, and we got some other projects we're working on. And lo and behold, like, all of a sudden, Jeff went to go, put the key in the ignition and everything. He just bopped his head. I should have got that on video. But then all of a sudden it didn't turn over, and we're like, oh. And it was weird. There was like a battery lock. So maybe that's signifying the battery's going out. I don't know. We haven't done much research on it. So Jeff's our in-house mechanic. He's pretty good with cars and stuff like that. We know we had to do stuff. We also have over here, and I gotta call Safe Light. They actually didn't get back to us. That's a whole nother story. But where were we?
Okay, go get me a...
See, Chloe's her mechanic too. Here, I can get a paper towel. I don't think she can reach it. But where did we get that star? We were going to Crater of the Moon.
No, that was when we left.
Oh, we're leaving. We're leaving Great Basin National Park. I get some paper towels here, and we literally had just left Great Basin, and then Jeff called me, and he's like, and it was actually an Airstream lifted up a rock. They were going into Great Basin. We were leaving Great Basin. He called me and said, yeah, there's a chip. We just got a chip. So, we got coverage, so we're going to look into that. There's our little mechanic in training here. Tell me more about this. What's this engine? This is a Ford F-350?
It's a 5.4 liter V10 or 6. This is the Triton V10.
So it's a Triton V10. We have to bleep that out. His head may be bleeding. It's not funny, but all right. Well, we're just gonna keep doing this, and hopefully his head's not bleeding. So we're doing the oil change, the air filter for the generator. Oh, I was going back here to the star. So that's a pretty bad
Some of my
crack.
skin.
I know. Did you? I'm gonna have to bleep the language. No. So that's a pretty significant star. But the weird thing is that company called, and they called me once and then asked some questions. They have a third party through Safe Light, and it was called Wild West Auto or something. And then they never called any of our phones back. So they said if they don't get a hold of us, to call them back. And then I was out of town, so we're a little bit behind with that repair. So I'm gonna call them today. But just, what are some of your struggles? Have you ever experienced any mechanical issues on the road? Put that below in the comments. This is actually, well, we've had like kind of a scare. There was like this chair that like flew into the air and like hit our rig. This was a while ago. But have you ever had to get a tow or you're in the middle of nowhere? I mean, you know, how do you deal with those type of things? For us, we're just like glad we're actually in a, you know, pretty major city here, so we can stop. Oh, I have a question for you, Jeff, about the it's totally fine if you're at, is it most auto parts stores like to change oil? Is it like they're okay with it?
Not oil. A battery is different than an oil change.
Okay, so changing your battery is fine. I don't know why I would think that changing oil, but I just didn't know if that was a huge deal, if you could do that or not. So
not a big deal. Not for battery.
Not for battery.
So
okay.
if you're traveling, there's a core charge. So
Oh, that's true. Okay, battery and other things, and probably doing the air filter, but an oil change in the front of Napa Auto Parts is a no. So he's just laughing at me. He's like, why would you even think that? I don't know.
I once had to do a timing belt on a motor in front of a Napa.
Oh, okay. That's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be very difficult. I think my dad did a serpentine belt. So, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, follow us. This was one of our, well, we had a battery issue when we first got the RV. The batteries that charge, like, you know, internally, like inside, we had to replace all those. I think that was $300, wasn't it, Jeff? It was a bit more.
$350.
Yeah, so that was $50. So, but yeah, but knock on wood. Yeah, we're glad we're in a major city, and when, you know, and we weren't somewhere in the middle of nowhere and didn't have a place to get a new battery. So we're getting this all fixed and figured out, and we need to get this generator fixed. So it hasn't really worked right. We haven't been able to figure it out. We just figured out it was the air filter, but we haven't been really needing to use it. So we just found that out last week, but we've had issues with it since January. So, but now that we're going into like, it's fall, it's going to be getting cooler. I'm going to make sure that, you know, things are taken care of. Anyways, like us, subscribe. Don't like us. No, it's fine. We hope everyone's doing great on their RV journey, and yeah, follow us. I'm going to try to start posting more. I just haven't. I've just been so busy with other work we're doing. All right, take care. Bye.